Welcome back, friends, to Let's Play some Final Fantasy XIV. Last episode, we finally, after much political red tape, acquired our airship. We didn't even tell the Ishgardians that, yeah, we got it, we made out in one piece, we won't be bothering anymore. Nope, we already said screw that and came straight to Redania. Awesome. But yeah, we didn't even build a snowman. I wanted to build a snowman. Hooray! Okay. I was afraid there was going to be a cutscene at the end of that, which is why I didn't actually end that at the end of the last episode, so... Plus, it was already going on long anyway. Alright. Jesus, you know, you have a man over here who's piloting this thing who can barely remember a damn thing. So how you doing, Sid? Does this jar any memories? You feeling any better? Wasn't I just right next to you a second ago? Oh. You weren't up there. You were just down here a second ago. Consistency here, plot. Maybe he just went up to, you know, get a drink or something. Who knows? Oh, okay. Well, that explains where you just were. Well, it's still intact and still able to fly at least somewhat. After 5 long years sitting in the winter snow, guarded by dragons, I'd say that she's in pretty good condition, all things considered. So what can we do about this? Yeah, we never even saw it for ourselves, so we don't know how powerful this is. And still there's that little pesky problem of nobody ever complaining about Garuda thus far, but we'll put that aside for now. Okay. Yeah, I guess kind of like he did with that little alchemic device where he used the ice crystals. I mean, they rejected it, so we never found out if the thing actually worked, but I assume it operates on that same idea he was working. Okay. Okay, do we need money? Do we have parts? Or are we still in the point of assessing the damage on this thing? I don't know. Alright, so... my friends, we are about to embark on another epically absurdly long side quest to get this darn corrupted crystal. I'm spoiling it right now. You're gonna want to punch the screen and be like, get on with it by the time I am done here. Because Seriously, this is the part of the game that annoyed me the absolute most, because not only did I mean Ishgard, don't get me wrong, as long as that was, at least there was some interesting and a lot of tension and things involved and things like that, and we will be going back there later, by the way. There is more to that place, but now let's just get a corrupted crystal to go confront the primal that nobody's been whining about. Alright, so here is our nerdy scholar friend. So it's lecture time! I might have heard of such a fellow. Oh, okay. I'm sure we can get one of those. And I'm totally going the wrong way out of town, but that's okay. I can just take a U-turn right here. Haha. Hello, my good sir. I heard you have a clay pot. Hopefully it is not as big as the one you're standing on, and sir, you are not funny. Ugh. Hello, Mr. Scholar Dude. I have an ordinary clay pot. What can you do for it? Yes, I did. Well, you just said get an ordinary clay pot, so I got an ordinary clay pot. Is this a problem, sir? Nah, I think he's just being a wise ass. Oh, hey! I sold stuff in the markets. Awesome. Oh, okay. Alright, well, you got students around here. Well, that's good. I'm glad you have other people who are listening to, enjoy listening to your lectures, sir. If I could speak English, that would be fantastic. I'm distracted by my cat running amok around the apartment and whining in the background. I think she's far enough away that you guys can't hear her, but yeah. Where the heck am I going? Go this way, you dummy. There we go. Alright, so down here on the high bridge we go. Oh, look, it's a Lalafell. Hello. Sir, I'm here at the behest of your professor. Okay! Alright, enough of your nerdy achievements already. Tell me how to use this thing, young sir. Oh? Alright. So we gotta take another trip to the burning wall. Nice. I feel like I was just there, which I was, on a random stream. No killing and mirror knights involved, though. Just everything else that lives in there. Alright, so we gotta go pretty deep in here, actually. So let's see if we can sneak past these mealy pants mirror knights and get ourselves if you would actually select the item in my inventory, that would be fantastic. Let me use it! There we go. You should have been giving me an error message saying I wasn't close enough, game, but that's alright. Alright. I love how we had to get this specific sample and the rest aren't exactly what we want. I mean, I assume he would know better, but that means he's actually been down here, so I don't know how to answer that one. We're gonna assume the scholar and his students know better. You know, they work with corrupt crystals before. We really haven't. So we just have to take your word for it. We are taking it back to examine, however, so I suppose that works. And I forgot to use the pot to actually put it in it. Totally awesome. Just to show how much I'm paying attention over here. It's quite alright though. Why I can't chop it off and put it in the pot in one swift motion, I'm not sure about, because didn't Professor say something about I should put it in here quickly so I don't suffer the effects of it while until it's contained safely in the pot that's coated with the stuff of his own design so it doesn't corrupt me? I don't know. What do I know? I'm just a character in a video game. Oh man. This side quest is gonna be long, so no time to be picking this apart now. Hello, my good friend. I have come back. Okay. Well, you didn't really help me much except tell me exactly where to go, but I suppose it's better than nothing. And, my good friend, since you are so intelligent, perhaps if people think you're contemplating suicide all the time when you're up here, maybe you should suggest that they get bigger railings that aren't a rope that's 1.5 feet across, over to the bottom there. Not much prevention, if that's a common thing, that people actually do that. It wouldn't surprise me, but yeah, like look at this. Like this has an actual railing. At least it's not very high, but at least it's there. Some people are so silly in this world. What you gonna do? Hello, once again, Professor! Yes, I have. Oh. Yeah, I guess we really didn't explain to him what we wanted to do with this in the first place very well, so alright. So what can I do for you now? Let's go over to this side just so you can get some exercise in your neck there, bro, huh? Alright, so how can you help us get the crystal we seek, friend? Oh, you're gonna stand up again. Alright. Okay, I suppose we can do that. Alright, so let's head over to Airport and seek out another student of his. So student number 2 is hiding up here. Hello, madam. How are you doing? I was sent here by your professor. Yeah. Well, you were a little rude from the start. What if I was just a friendly person who just wanted to say, hello, are you enjoying the weather out here? Or anything of the like, but whatever. Okay. Oh, lucky we just hit level 45. Totally awesome. As I want to spend my skill point so I don't forget, because I've done that before. Yay! Alright. So that's gonna be all for this episode, and we'll find out if she's got any crystals. Well, has examined any crystals that might actually be useful in our research, you know, considering we kind of busted out this time, but hey, at least we still learned something, and it was kind of half our fault for not really explaining properly what we intended to do with said corrupted crystal from the start. Yeah, whoops. So thank you for watching, everybody, and I'll see you later.